Hello guys, my name is Zerduku, and no, we're not doing another Puppet Master video. Today we're going to do something today I'm going to show you guys something very special today. Something I've been working on for a very long time. Yeah, a very long time. You have no fucking idea. Anyways, let's get this started. I am going to show you Battle Quest, or the Infinite World of Battle Quest is what I titled this game here. And yes, I have it as my background for this video. Today I'm gonna do a what the? Okay, it's recording. I was about to say. Anyways, I am gonna do a few battles, battle tests on this game since it's now in that stage. Plus, I'm gonna ask a few questions for some advice since this is gonna be something on Discord. So if you have Discord or or something like that, please comment. I know you guys don't comment to my videos at all, or even like my videos, except for maybe one or two. But however, definitely talk about this video on this particular video here because I need some input, definitely, because I have ran into a few problems and I need some suggestions into how to make this work. I worked so hard on this. I mean, hours upon hours of work, and I would hate to see it to go to waste, But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how I plan for the battle mechanics to work a little bit, although they're not 100% because this is a battle test and you get to watch me go through the kinks and stuff. But I'm also gonna do if you guys like this video and actually do a lot of comments, I'm also gonna do another video about this where you guys get to see me put together the rulebook and stuff. How's that for awesome? Well, not the whole thing because otherwise that would be like a like a freaking 2 hour long video or something like that. But no, it's just gonna be the one part of it, and it's gonna be how to set up your characters, basically how to create your characters. But yeah, for the battle test, we're just going to do the it's just gonna have some of the creatures that are created fight against each other for a battle test. I thought that would actually be smart. So I have already have this one battle already set. We got ourselves a wolf, which I probably didn't spell right. I'm gonna show you the stats here. Just hang on a second. Here's the wolf stats. Take a minute to read that while I take a sip of my Coca-Cola. Hashtag not sponsored. Alright. I'm going to show you what's called a rave. Yeah, I was planning on having music at first when I was doing this, but running into some problems and trying to figure out how to get this to work on Discord. And I decided that I needed to do a video, and I can't play music on a YouTube video because they'll just flag my video. So this might be kind of boring to watch. I mean, at least the battles to an extent. And these are just a test battle anyway. So, all right. So how this works is that okay. So as obviously you wouldn't be necessarily playing the monsters, but you would probably collect them as familiars anyway, so you should get used to their basic stats anyway. So this will be a good thing to understand. So when you're going around, befriending creatures for familiars and stuff, this would actually be helpful. Ooh, excuse me. So how this works is if you go through the stats here, we're gonna have the you know what? Let's just roll to see who goes first. Actually, you know what? Better idea. Whoever is the fastest gets to go first because I think that was an idea that I'll just pick whoever's the fastest gets to go first. So the wolf has a speed of 14 steps, which is great. Ooh, well, the rave is faster. Well, that's probably because it can fly. That doesn't actually help at all. So it has 17 steps, so the rave gets to go first. And when I mean by 17 steps, I actually use the well, a friend of mine says it's called the scissors mechanic. This thing here. Although I don't think it's called that, but yeah, whatever. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'll actually do like 3 different battles and I put like more creatures on here to make this more interesting. Since he didn't run out of steps before he got to his opponent, that means he can still attack on the same turn. But if you run out of steps by the time you get to your opponent, yeah, you can't move. So how this works is that I know I can't show you guys because we're on a computer, but I'm using OBS Studios to record. Is that I have 2 D20s. If you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, that's another thing. You might be interested in this game if you're a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons, because that's what this game is kind of based on. Alright, I think, yeah, the attacking is going to be the red D20, which I know you guys can't see, and defending is going to be the black one, so I have a red and a black D20. Alrighty, so the wave attacks the wolf and just regular attack. Regular attack is just going to be the regular DP, so that's down here. I'll explain the others as I go along. When you're doing close-up battle, one of the biggest risks is if you roll lower than your opponent, you're the one who takes damage. So, yeah, that's the thing. So it would be 7 minus 16. I'm pretty darn sure you guys have the answer before I even. Hang on, whoa. I put in the wrong number. I can't be right. Oh, I forgot about defenses. I gotta explain that to you in a second. I guess that is right. Well, it doesn't really matter because I left out defenses. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check on defense. I should really put these all the way down here. Anyways, his defense is 15. So, wow, he took 0 damage actually. But however, here's the thing about defenses: the cut. Ah, fuck! I forgot I had the. This is gonna happen a lot with me playing this guys with you guys. Is me forgetting certain things. Yeah, every time you get hit, you lose 5 defense. So your next hit, it's not going to be good. So you gotta try to hope to God that you don't screw up on the whole rolling thing, otherwise you're fucked. Alrighty, so it is the wolf's turn now. That pretty much the So it's now the wolf's turn to attack. Hopefully I can get some critical damage. I'll explain how that works in a second. Ah, wow. The wolf is kicking ass. But however, I haven't gotten critical damage yet. How that works is if you got one number lower than the, let's say that you roll, well, let's say that you're attacking, so you're using the red dice, and you roll a, let's say like here it's a 14. Say that you roll like a 15 for defending, and you attack. And that means you attack back because it's one thing higher. But because it's one thing higher, it goes to the second number. Now I know you guys are probably asking, why is it like more like it's more number higher than that? Well, I found with rolling dice, it's very rare and almost impossible to get one number lower, one number higher than your than the other dice that's rolled, because it doesn't happen very often. And I wanted critical damage to be something that doesn't happen very often. Like it just kind of happens when you're just kind of just lucky. So since the wolf was attacking, it's still only 7 damage. So yet again, he just lost some defense. It didn't actually really do much. But actually now might be in trouble, because now he's going to be down to 5 defense, which means he's going to start doing some damage. I always forget the frickin'... My head itches. No, I don't have head lice. If that's what you guys are thinking. Alright. Now things are getting serious. Now it's time for me to show you what the special ability DP does. I'll show you that in a second. Hang on. I'm going back to the wave stats. I'm just going to have to do some reading. Okay. It's an ability called Sting. I'm not very good at reading, but but yeah. And yes, I technically I've written this. I used Dragon Program for this. Yeah, this is a close-up ability. Oh, this includes poison. Oh, if it's critical, okay. Oh boy. Now, how poison works is that I would put like a green, excuse me, dot above your creature, and each turn he would lose like 1 health per turn. Actually, it would be based on their level. So if you're level 2, you lose 2 health, 2 LP. And yeah, LP is your that's life points, so that's your life. DP is your damage. This is for your special abilities or magic. If you're a spellcaster, it would be, I think it would just be magic, because I didn't put MP when I was doing the stats, which was a dumb thing for me to do. Yeah, and of course you get speed and type. Now, a lot of people are probably asking me, what does this say? Because some of these models are like really old, and I didn't have Dragon Program at the time. This is supposed to be the word fiend. And you're probably telling me, probably showing me how it's actually spelled, but yeah. How long is this video going to be? Holy shit, I've been on here for a while. OBS Studio doesn't tell me how long it's been recording, but I think it's recording, Yeah, I think it's recording. Anyways, I just don't want to have to go roll this again, because there's a lot of cryptic rules here for me to explain. For battling. Alrighty, so it's when you go to use a special ability, it's pretty much the same thing as battle combat. You just roll the I just roll the black and red dice for you. When you ask you want to attack with this ability, you just tell me, okay, I don't want to use regular attack. I want to use an STB move, or you want to say, oh, I just want to use a special move, or I want to use some magic. Yeah. So, anyways, hang on. I have a problem here. I need to move some stuff around on my desk. My desk is a fucking mess. The wolf didn't do so well. Yeah. So, the cost here is how much it spends, so we would have 20 left. So even if you use it and fuck up, you still would wind up losing some SDB. So that's why I don't recommend using it very often. But with spellcasters, you don't have a choice. But I will explain that when we actually have some spellcasting user monsters here. But, yeah. Well, lucky for the wolf, it wasn't critical damage, but it's gonna sting. So he took a 9 damage. So he has 25 health. So 25 minus 9 equals 16. So he has... Oh man, switching from white to green is gonna be fucking annoying. So, hang on a second. What am I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. So he has 16 health. My mouse is being a douche today. Why isn't... I don't know why my 16 is kind of green. Oh, he has the same amount... No, he has the same amount of health as the Rave. Wow, the wolves actually have more life than the Raves do. I guess that's because they're more focused on defense, because they're just a skull with wings. Alrighty, so... If you're wondering what the second number here is, that's the how much that's their max life. But yeah, that's how that works. Alright, let's see if I can use this. I wonder what would happen if I use the special ability for the wolf. I can't remember what that was. Yeah. It's an ability called Bite. Oh man, that's a lot of fucking damage. That would leave a mark. Oh man. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that's... I think that's a little OP. Imagine being freaking, like, paralyzed for 20 turns. That would probably fuck you up. Yeah, I think there's more to this I was going to add. I was only able to get the bare minimum of these abilities, so... I don't know. Yeah, the wolf's defense is 0. It's not a very good defense. I'm gonna have to switch to white because I'm gonna spend some SDP here. Oh, it costs us 7 for this, so 20 minus 7. Alright, place your bets. Tell me right now, comments in the now, what is 20 minus 7? Doing some math here. We're back in school. Actually, I think this is funner than school, honestly. Alright, you guys ready? So, what are your answers? I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch the comments and tell me exactly what do you think it's gonna come out as. Yep, it came out as 13. So the answer's up now. All right, so now we're gonna get rid of that. You know what? Maybe I'll just do the one battle for the YouTube video, and then I'll do some test fighting off screen because I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, so I used up some... I know I did that kind of backwards, you're thinking, but it doesn't necessarily matter what order it goes in, but yeah, so now I use some SP. I think the problem is the black dice keeps rolling something very low. Now I get to roll the d20 again, see how long it paralyzes him. For 6 turns. Oh, he just got fucked. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna keep track of that. 6 turns. So anyways, now the Rave is gonna be down to like 0 defense now that he's been hit. But oh, so he only took 5 damage, obviously. Duh, I don't need to do math for that. This whole mechanic of defense going down is actually working out pretty well. So I only took 5. Oh, he's gonna have like 11 health. Well, that's not really much. That's not really fun. We don't even have to do math for that. Well, it looks like the wolf is winning. And he's paralyzed for 6 turns. You know what? I'll have my D6 here. So it's the wolf's turn again. So he has 5 turns left. You know what? I think I'll change the wolf's paralyzed ability to a D6 when I get the chance. I'll just have the wolf attack. I don't think yeah, if he's paralyzed, I don't think he'll be able to defend himself. So I don't really think... I'll hit him, see if I get a critical if it's this lower, I just I do regular damage to him. Oh! Well, it's even, and he can't really defend himself, but he's still gonna take damage. He's still, so he loses 7. Oh man. This might be bad for our Rave here. Oh, he's down to 4 LP. I want to say HP, but it's actually LP in this game. I don't know why I decided to do that. I can't remember. I think it's a reference to something, but maybe you guys can figure it out in the comments. And the wolf's turn again. He has 4 turns left, and oh man, I just forget it. He's dead. It's one Yeah, doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, he's fucked. So so what happens when a monster dies or a playable character dies? Their thing drops to, hang on, fuck, I messed that up. It drops to 0. Sometimes I might do up some blood or sometimes something other, but I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. And what I do is I just cut out the character and then boom. It looks like the wolf won this turn. I mean this game. I wish I could have the wolf doing animation like howl in victory. All right. Now that the battle test is done, it seems the battle test was pretty good. It actually turned out the way I expected. It was pretty well. I don't know what you guys think. You think the battle mechanics are okay? Now, there's a lot more to the battle mechanics I need to add, but that's not going to come out until oh fuck, when uh when I start doing the rule book, because then I'll actually have some stuff written down and all that other stuff so I can actually remember. You know what? I'll just erase the wolf stats next, so I don't have to switch to green right away. Alright, now it's time for me to show you my biggest problem with this game on Discord. Alright, what you see here is what's called the travel version. If you ever play an RPG game where first you go around exploring on some sort of dot, sometimes sometimes you see your character fully designed, like, unfortunately this is not like a high-tech game. This is done on Paint program, as you probably have guessed, but what I have here is, let's pretend that this purple dot is you. And you spawned at what's called the store place. This is actually where you go to what's called your save box, but I think you should just read the rule book when it comes out, because that's a lot of stuff with that. All right, so you just click on that, and you would be exploring. This would be normally this game was designed for me to play with my friends that are living next door and stuff, and have them just walk around and explore the environment that I created. The town here is called Camelot, obviously. If you can read that. Yeah, I probably didn't spell that right, didn't I? Okay, so we're out on a stone, like, it's yeah. One of the things I noticed is that I made the maps a little too big, and it starts to get a little bland if you don't see any buildings or people around. But yeah, and it goes for a while. I'm just gonna run myself all the way over here. What is the problem here is, if you're playing on Discord, like I wanted to have it, how the hell do I'm gonna be able to tell which direction you want to go? I was gonna do like a north south west thing around the a north south west thing around, but when I did that, it caused some problems. So I need some suggestions on how to make this work. If you wanted to say, I do have one idea, but I'll explain that in a second. I found a house. Is that on Discord there's these finger things that point up and down and stuff like that. You guys can just send me those, and I'll look at them and I say, oh, okay, so you want to go this way. But I probably only be able to do one person at a time, unless everybody's playing in a party. Unfortunately, I think a party's only going to be as big as 4 players, unfortunately. So I can't do more than 4 players, probably. You would have to, what's going on here? I didn't notice this was here. I can fix that, luckily. I didn't notice. No, fuck me in the ass. That's an undo, definitely. I wonder if all the houses have this problem. I have two versions of black here, and it's... I guess I can't believe that tricked me. Oh well, it's not a problem. I mean, like, it's not like this house, I'm gonna move the house around or anything like that. It's just a color issue. I think somewhere around here I put like a fountain or something. And here's some people. Some citizens. If you say I'm gonna talk to them, you just have to ask them questions, and I might reply. But if it's not important, they probably I would say, well, citizen doesn't answer your question or something like that. Found another building. Oh yeah, this is the dojo. This has some uh importance about it. Oh, and by the way, you can't go through walls. I know you probably could because look, it's just a paint program, but you just be going like poof, poof, poof. Alrighty, I think that's enough for the show thing. Now, I want you guys to comment as much as possible about this. Say that if this looks cool or whatever. Now, there's a bunch of other creatures I didn't show you, and I also didn't show you the playable characters. Maybe I should have showed you some of the playable characters. We'll go here. And here's save box. Alright, so here's some of the warriors. I'm just gonna, you see some of the warrior types you can select. These are just tools I use to make the characters. You got the Spartans. I did not design them very well. You got male, female, male kid, female kid. And it's the same thing with the knights. Yeah, I think knights are spelled right. I think so. When you select, what you do is you either select an adult or kid for the males, or you can do the same thing. And if you look, it tells you what their stats are, so you can have a decision. You got goblins, trolls. There's more down here, but I'm gonna keep that a secret. Hush, hush, hush. So you guys don't like, oh, I know everything about the game, so I'm not gonna play it, kind of deal, you know. These are the spellcasters. You need to pick one warrior and one spellcaster type, and there's a good reason for that. And I'm afraid you're gonna have to read the rule book when it comes out why that's the case. Yeah, there's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. And there's mages, or mage, or whatever. And there's a shaman, warlock, and that's about it. Well, not about it, but you know there's more down there. I just can't show and tell that much. I can only do so much. I'm not gonna show you everything, but poof. Yeah, I guess I'll say because I fixed that one problem. I save. Alrighty, guys, that was it for the Infinite World of Battle Quest. Please like and subscribe, and definitely leave lots of comments. And as usual, Zerdaku out.